The U.S. government spent $100 million to save one pilot, and Iran is mocking us and saying, please come back. Check out this video. One pilot. Cost you $100 million. One pilot. Lost the C-130 in Black Hawks for one pilot. $100 million just to save one guy. World's strongest military. Look at you. Yeah, you talk big, drop bombs, act like you run the sky. But one little rescue when you see 130 die. Black Hawks hit hard, flames in the Persian sky. $100 million gone for one pilot. That's the price. You call us little Iran, but you bleeding equipment. Special forces running, helicopters getting hit. All this chaos for one man in the dirt. Pathetic as military. We laughing at your hurt. One pilot. Lost the C-130 in Black Hawk for one pilot. $100 million just to save one guy. World's strongest military. Look at you. Sacred defense. One pilot. $100 million. We're waiting for the boots on the ground. Please come back. Yeah.
Yo, this is a parody, man. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Once is like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. As you can clearly see, the mockery of the enemy of America has shown America's weakness. That's what would you call wasteful spending. Wasteful spending. Now they may say, "Oh, that's how much they care about their pilots." All it is about is the image of them losing. That Babylon does not want the world to see, and that's why they're being mocked. So, because you're supposed to be the greatest. What did this guy said? We're winning so much, we don't know what to do. That's out of the devil's mouth. Now I did a video. I have an issue. I don't know why this should keep doing this to me, but it was something that popped up, and once again, you don't see these things. I don't know, man. I don't know how to operate this shit sometimes. But it was something that I seen, and it was another skit of Trump and how he was being mocked of the shit that he was saying. And speaking of mockery, it's supposed to be Easter, and you could clearly see the Lord is tired of these people. Lord, hey man, how about Hashem Yahushua is about to do some things to these so-called Christians. Yet, take that shit as a joke. Hey, even the guy who did Passion of Christ, see, when he got up in the cross, he got lightning struck the thing. That's not a light thing that you're doing. That's not a light thing at all. Okay? So, one pilot. America has the enemies are laughing at you. They're laughing. They see this thing. They see America as it is, and that's why Nero didn't want this whole weekend. He didn't want no press to be there because they say he's flipping out. Like I said, I did the other show. I don't know if it's gonna pop back up in my joint. I don't know. Lord knows my heart. This fucking drives me crazy. But it says right here, Tuesday will be the power plant day and bridge day, all wrapped in one. In Iran, it will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be Allah, President Donald J. Trump. So this man is losing his fucking wits, and he don't want to talk to the press because he was pushing the narrative. We're winning so much, we don't know what to do. He's been pushing that narrative out there. So if you have that narrative that you're pushing so much and you don't know what to do, but yet you spend all that wasteful money on one individual, and he told the world that you can't take care of their care, it shows you that they're losing. They're losing their wits. They're losing their power. They're losing the narrative that they spun. And since they're losing that narrative that they spun to the world, they're like madmen. All right. He's like a madman. And this is why I truly believe that they're going to turn on everybody, especially here in America. So expect the unexpected. Expect a terroristic attack, but don't believe the hype of it's coming from from a foreign country. Believe that it's them spinning that, so that way he's gonna need a distraction to get out of this this hot mess that he created. I'm gonna make this short because like I said, I don't know what the f took place. I did a show and I used this AZ thing, whatever, and now saying that I ain't do nothing. So I'm kind of pissed off about that. Habakkuk 2:7, it says 2:6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, saying and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, which thick clay is abatyat in the Hebrew, which means debt. So spiritual debt and financial debt. America is laden with that. Okay, shall they not raise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be booties unto them? Meaning what? You're going to be spoiled. You're going to be plundered. And the fear that the average Edomite has is all the shit that America has done towards all these other nations is going to come back to them. That's their greatest fear. Okay? That's the greatest fear that they have. So, with that being said, of their greatest fear that's being shown, the Lord is going to use that against them. They could establish ICE all they want. They could do all that. That's cute, but you're not going to stop the prophecies to take place because that has spoiled many nations. All remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. So, because of all this, that's why you're not getting the respect. That's why nobody shows no animosity at all towards you. The world sees Esau for what it is. Okay, you have no more. People have no fear of you any longer. All right, they don't honor, they don't respect because all they have done, all Esau has done, has broken every fucking possible war crimes that's out there. All right, they have broken every treaty that they ever made, and the people are tired of it. These nations are tired of it. Even a video of Iran actually talking to the citizens of America, not the government, the citizens of America. Like, look, we didn't want this, but your country left us no other choice. So there is sowing discord in America, which there's already division within America. And Trump's wet dream is total control. Trump's wet dream right now is for people to lose it and him to fully be a dictator is one of his fantasies. All right, dictator Trump. That's why he wants. So he wants people to lose it. So they're going to use whatever it takes to ensure the powers that they have has been maintained. It says, "Woe unto him that covenant, evil covenants to his house." And if you don't know what's a covenants, when somebody has something and you want what they have, you don't get your own. You taking what they got. And just like how you call it the Straits of Trump, right? That's why he wanted to be called. He's going out there taking and stealing. What he said about Venezuela, he said that's our oil. That's our oil that they have. We want it back. He said that when he did the whole thing, the whole fucking stunt. These people are sick in the fucking head, and they believe taking things by force. All right, so that's an evil covetousness to his own house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Which, when we break the word down, evil meaning bad times. So they trying to escape route. This I don't know how true it is, but even Alex Jones talking about that this man might be heading to the spiritual realm real soon. I'm talking about Trump. So before he goes, he wants to set this whole planet world on fire. If he's really gonna go, he might have a double or something like that. Who knows? But the elites they already have in mind to escape because this is all part of their plan. They're the ones that's responsible for everything that's being done right now. All right, they're the sole reason why everything is going bad, and they want to escape. They want to remove because they don't want the wrath of the people. They fear the people. That's why they need to weaken the people. They need to keep the people divided. All right, they want the people to remain divided. Why they brought up this energy crisis around the world. So they're gonna try to escape. It says, "Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people that have sinned against thy soul." Hey, from Gad, Reuben, Issachar, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all right, Naphtali, all the 12 tribes. You have mad blood in your hand. All right, you're bloody. These are bloody people, and you think what they're doing, they're gonna get away from the shit. Nah, you're not gonna get away. That shameful thing that you have done. This is why Iran can make these parodies and talk about comparing the struggles of the Negroes here in America and talking about all this other stuff because it's that shame. The world sees it. What was a big shame that the world have seen? The Epstein files and how you would treat your own daughters and how you would slut them out and eat them to your own people. But Epstein he had a disdain for other nations. But this is what you would do to your own, and that's why they call it the Epstein War. You're trying to distract from that. So that shame is caught up. The world's catching up for your shameful spewing that you have been doing, and you can't get around it. All right. It says, "For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer as a witness against all the crimes that you have done here in America. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city with iniquity. And America was built on blood." All right. America was built on the genocide of the natives. So everything that you have done, Esau, like What's his Malcolm X? One of his famous quotes is, "The chicken has come back to the roost." So things are coming back to you, and the world sees you for what you are. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.